I'm pretty sure you guys want to have a timeless wardrobe. I mean, there are actually so many trends at the moment, but timeless is what it is. It's timeless. Even if it is in fashion right now, it's probably just going to come back around later. That's essentially what timeless is. It doesn't really go out of fashion. But what are the timeless pieces that you can potentially have in your wardrobe? So I just want to look at probably essentially what would make up a capsule wardrobe and a few core items that you want to have in your timeless collection. Let's begin. So black trousers of any variety are going to withstand the test of time, and this really transcends timeless black trousers. So with black trousers, you've got a real variety to choose from. Smart, straight leg, wide leg trousers, canvas trousers, or even Dickies trousers. I believe that the key to keeping it timeless is to keeping your trousers simple. No cargos or joggers, just trousers that can be dressed up or dressed down. Not to say that cargos or joggers can't be dressed up or down, but that's just another conversation for another time. It just doesn't seem that timeless. You know when you just get a pair of trousers and the fit is just so banging and it just looks so good? You just can't beat that, especially when it comes to black trousers. Like, I will try on multiple black trousers before I find the perfect fit. And right now, I think I may have found the perfect black trousers. What's so great about black trousers is that they're so versatile and they can pretty much go with everything, which is why they deserve their place in the timeless wardrobe. Alright, so for me at this very specific time and at this very specific moment, I only wear wide fitting or baggy jeans. But I don't believe that wide fitting jeans are extremely timeless. I don't think so for the most part anyway. If you really want something that is going to transcend time, then it would be a regular fitting jeans. Anything that sits between 7 to 9 inches in terms of the leg opening. Whereas baggy jeans, I would probably typically describe them as 10 to 12 or even more inches in terms of the leg opening. However, for me, for the foreseeable future, I can see myself only wearing baggy jeans. But if you do want that timeless classic look, then regular fitting jeans is where it's at. It goes without saying that I think a white tee is extremely timeless. And you can have white tees in a variety of cuts, but the cuts that I think would be most suitable and fit into that timeless category would probably be slim fit, regular fit, or relaxed fitting tee. For me, there isn't just one tee that I just stick with, because I believe that you should have a variety of fits within your wardrobe. Plus, each fit gives off a different silhouette depending on what type of vibe and look you're looking to go for on that day or evening. You can trace the denim jacket all the way back to the early 1900s, so that's well over 100 years that a denim jacket has been around. And the reason that I think that they've been around for so long, and the reason that they keep probably coming back into rotation, is because they're so easy to style, they're durable, and they can come in a variety of cuts and colors. Although when it comes to the cut, I would just keep it to a regular denim jacket rather than any of the other varieties or variations that you have now these days. Some of them are a bit random, but hey, whatever. And in addition to that, I would say that denim jackets are a great transitional piece. Although if you wanted to, you could wear them all year round depending on if it's lined or not. But the other thing about denim jackets is if you get a vintage denim jacket, the wear, the natural discoloring, the fraying, all of those details are simply unbeatable. And that's what I think is really great about denim jackets. I would always just buy them vintage. But if you keep them for a long time, pass them on through generations, then they're gonna have that sick wear to them. Flannel shirts might not be a timeless one for everyone, but the fact of the matter is that they've also been around for 100 years plus, similarly to the denim jacket. So surely they have to be considered timeless. I mean, well, they're gonna be in my list anyway. So I've had denim jackets, I've had flannel shirts in and out of my wardrobe and in and out of rotation for the last 10-15 years, and recently I've been adding a lot more flannel shirts to my wardrobe. So I think for me, they're definitely going to be a timeless piece and one that I'm going to continue wearing for many years. This one's pretty simple. They should really be there. Workwear jackets. Okay, so I know that there are going to be some people that might disagree with me, especially if you're like a fashion purist, because you might consider if we're talking about workwear jackets, then we should probably talk about the French workwear jackets. But for me, they're not as timeless. I consider like the timeless ones would be like the Dickies, the Carhartt type of workwear jackets, although they're kind of a more newer version of workwear jackets. That being said, I think the cut, the shape, the different variety in terms of colors that they can come in make them really versatile, and you can pair them with so many different outfits, and they're great in terms of season to season. You can wear them in the summer if you don't have a lined one, and you can wear them in the winter if you have a lined one as well. So for those reasons, the Dickies and Carhartt ones particularly would be in my timeless collection. I for one cannot see a time where I'm not gonna have boots within my wardrobe or in my rotation. They are so versatile. You can dress them up, you can dress them down, and also the fact that they come in so many different variety of cuts, I don't know, not necessarily cuts, but they come in different shapes, different styles, you know, different heels. They can be chunky, they can be slim, Chelsea boot, chunky boot. That variety of boots makes it really easy for anyone to find their particular style that will suit them. So for that reason, they're a winner in terms of timelessness. Similarly to boots, loafers have that same allure. I feel like everyone has had a pair of loafers, or if you haven't had a pair of loafers, then you are going to have a pair of loafers at one point in your life. There's got to be that special occasion or something where you're going to need to buy a pair of loafers, unless you just want to stick with trainers even on the small occasions. A bit strange, but each to their own. So if you're not feeling loafers or boots, then the third and final options in terms of smart footwear would probably be derbies for me. They have very similar qualities to boots and loafers, and they look great with pretty much any outfit that you want, and they're so versatile and come in so many different shapes, sizes and colors as well, that make them perfect for smart occasions, and also if you want to just kind of dress them a little bit down for more of a casual aesthetic, wearing them, pairing them with some jeans. Sneakers, they're pretty broad as I'm referring to the whole category, but there are some particular ones that do stand out in terms of timelessness. So maybe a few will come to mind. I think New Balance 990s, Air Force Ones, Onitsuka Tigers, probably the Adidas Sambas, just because they've gone out of rotation then come back in. Similarly with the Gazelles as well. Probably those 4 or 5 pairs of sneakers would be considered timeless in my opinion, just for those reasons. Even Dunks, they came in and out. They were popular. Now they're probably not. They might be popular later on down the line. But I think that is considered timeless because they do keep on coming back into rotation. But other people might disagree and may even just consider the New Balance 990s as the purest timeless sneaker there is. When I was doing the last sneaker bit, I was actually also thinking about other footwear that I would consider timeless. And the two that I really wanted to say, but I had to restrain myself because we're just talking about sneakers in that last section. Birkenstocks and Wallabies for me would be other footwear that I would consider timeless as well, because Birkenstocks has been around for so many years. I mean, the brand itself, Birkenstock Bostons and then Clark's Wallabies, the two shoes that I would consider timeless. And I'm gonna have them in my wardrobe for quite a while. I mean, they're currently in my wardrobe, but they continually go around in circles in terms of just coming in and out of fashion. But I do think that Wallabies and Birkenstocks do tend to have a good staying power in terms of staying in trend and just on people's radar constantly. For sure, there's going to be some timeless accessories in there, and the first one that would definitely come to mind for me would be caps. You've seen me in caps many times, and everyone pretty much wears a cap all the time. You've probably seen your dad, your granddad, or maybe a picture of them wearing a cap at some point in their life. And if you have, great, because that ultimately does mean that caps are timeless. Of course, caps come in different shapes and variety. You've got the kind of baseball dad cap, or I don't even know what people call them these days, like 6-panel caps, I believe they might be called. You've got fitted caps as well. But whatever variety of particularly baseball cap you like to wear, I think that they will always be a timeless piece. So if you don't like it right now, keep it in your wardrobe for later down the line, and you might come into rotation, or even your son or daughter might want to borrow it later on. Jewelry, I mean, it's a pretty simple one and it's pretty easy. If you look at the brand like Cartier, like, I mean, the brand has been around for like over 100 years. People are still buying watches, still buying jewelry, still buying stuff from all of those years back, and people are still wearing them. No one's ever going to stop wearing a necklace, a watch, a ring, whatever type of jewelry accessory that you like to wear. I believe that even if you're not wearing any right now, you probably will wear one at some point in your life. Jewelry is, I think, one of the cornerstones of timelessness, because once you buy, especially if you invest heavily in one piece, once you buy that, it is a piece that you're gonna have for many years, because you've spent so much money on it. You want to continuously wear it and maybe pass it down through generations. Ultimately, those are the items that I believe will be with you throughout the majority of your life. Not all of the items might be in your wardrobe right now, but perhaps you might cop them later on down the line. And if they're not in your wardrobe right now, then they might come back into your wardrobe. And what does that say? Probably means that they are timeless. But then it could also signal that they're a trend. But I'm not even going to go into that rabbit hole too much. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the items that I listed. Are there any that you would have taken away? Are there any that you would have added? Or just your general thoughts on what you consider to be timeless?